There is a question that I want to ask you.
Oh yes.
If Jonathan can come back and contest, do you think that he's going to defeat Tinubu once again?
Yes, generally it is Nigerians' opinion that if Jonathan actually comes to contest, comes 2027, he is going to beat Tinubu hands down. Do you know why I mean this? Why I mean, Jonathan contested in the past and they won election. That was in 2011. And it was obvious that Jonathan was doing well, irrespective of the fact that they protested against removal of fuel subsidy. The whole Nigerians, they came out en masse, they protested against Jonathan's removal of fuel subsidy. Yet, we actually witnessed an administration that was too friendly economically, socially, and otherwise. During the time of Jonathan from 2011, when he agitated for removal of subsidy, Nigeria was good. If you check the forex rates then, it wasn't up to 150 naira. It was fluctuating between 120, 100, 120, 130, 120, 130, 90 naira. I don't know what to understand. It was not stable. But you see, today, it was 150 naira, 200. Listen, when Tinubu comes in as a president, when he became Nigerian president, Naira foreign forex equivalents to dollars, jettison up to 1,200, 1,500, 1,700, 1,800, 2,000. I don't know if you can equate the level, the performance of the two leaders. You will actually find out that Jonathan was far better than Tinubu. And in the situation of Jonathan time, we often, bought bags of rice, bags of beans, and bags of gari. That is a cassava flour, because it's not everybody understand gari to be, cassava flour. Do you actually know that this time around, the price we were buying bags of gari, bags of rice and beans then was too low? Gari bags, bags of rice, beans, and so on and so forth, their prices have skyrocketed 1,000+%. Because I'm telling you that during the time of Jonathan, I'm of the opinion that I still remember so vividly, I bought rice at Ojodubega, 5,000 naira a bag, 6,000 in some area of Lagos. In Anambra State, you can buy rice 9,000. I don't know what to understand. You can actually, you can actually bought rice. We bought rice. We could actually buy rice in Anambra State. 9,000 then. Not 9,000, sorry. 4,500, 3,500. Anambra State, is a giant in production of rice. So Otuocha rice then was less than 5,000. Otuocha rice then was less than 3,500. Just imagine in our world, in Nigeria, during Jonathan regime, everything was affordable. In our world then, I mean 14, 13, 12 years ago, it wasn't too far. 2015 till date is just 10 years. But 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years ago, everything was well with us. I don't want to make mention of during Yaradua regime, which is getting to how many years now? When Yaradua died, we could afford everything. But now that Tinubu has taken over, what is it that we could afford in Nigeria today? Nothing. You can't afford to pay for a bag of garri. You can't afford to pay for a bag of rice. A bag of rice has skyrocketed to 120 to 130,000. Garri is no longer affordable. I mean bag of garri. Bag of beans is intolerable. You come out with such intolerable price. See, let me tell you, Tinubu regime is never friendly to Nigerians, which of course bringing people's opinion that if Jonathan comes back, he is going to floor Tinubu. Absolutely. No matter the amount of rigging, there are rigging that you cannot succeed. There are percentages at an opponent could gap you in election. That election will be not riggable. So let me tell you, if Jonathan comes back to contest with Tinubu, if APC like, join them together with PDP. Are you listening to me? The soldier, the police, and the other paramilitary. Jonathan is going to win this election, 2027. It is too obvious, very, very obvious that Jonathan will beat Tinubu hands down comes 2027. So it is all our opinion as the whole North are agitating and calling back, for Jonathan to take over from, administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes 2027 because they are not satisfied with what Tinubu economic policy, is turning to. A taxation-based economy, tax-based economy. If you transfer money, you pay tax. If you buy fuel, you pay tax. If you pay money into someone's account, you pay tax. If someone pays into your account, you pay tax. If you go to pay for electric bill, you pay tax. If you buy food, you pay tax. If you go to supermarket, you are paying tax. So VAT and after VAT, direct and indirect taxes have actually destroyed this present administration. Look at the amount Nigerians are paying when they go to ATM machines. If you slot in your card, you are paying money. If someone transfers to you, you are paying money. He is paying money. If you buy fuel, start from January. Listen to my speech, my analysis. Starting from January, if you buy fuel per liter now at transport 5 naira from your pocket, go to any filling station. If you buy 10 liters, which is going to be 4,500, you are going to pay 450 naira extra. That is what is called tax reform. And this is a regime that is tax-based. It is a regime that is leveraging on tax. And when you actually overtax the citizens, you are heaving very heavy burden on the citizens. The citizens will be carrying big load on their head, and it is not helping matter. That's why Peter Greg Obi is coming out with a suggestion that Tinubu should stop enslaving Nigerians. Enslaving Nigerians with much burden of tax. Tax can never build any economy. Rather, it can destroy economy. Why? Because the people are carrying heavy load. Someone that is buying 1,000 liters of fuel is going to pay 45,000 naira. 1,000 liters is going to be over how many? 100 and something thousand naira. And that person is paying 45,000 naira. Imagine, I heard. I don't want to understand what I'm saying. See, listen, 1,000 liters is going to be how many? When our pump price is not stable. Some persons sell 1.2. 1.2 times 1,000 is giving you 1.2 million. Some persons sell 800. 800 times 1,000 is going to give you 800,000. And we are going to pay a tax of what? Times 450. 45, 3 something thousand. Or 40 something thousand. Because 8 times 4 is 32. And you have 5 attached to it. So you're going to be that something or at least 40,000 naira taxes on top of the fuel you buy. I don't know whether you see such economy. So I am of the opinion, and I still support other Nigerians that are opining that if Jonathan comes back, he's going to floor Tinubu willy-nilly. If they like, they should join the whole paramilitary and the military forces to fight Nigerian to entire electorates. they are going to be defeated. I don't think that APC wants coming back to this country again, telling Nigerians that they are going to rule, they are going to give us better democratic society. No, no dividend of democracy so far on this, and they are promising us another one in 2027. I'm telling you, I'm not of that opinion that Tinubu should continue. I think Jonathan should take over. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much.